I have another finding today. It is maybe an epiphany, a thought. I know I say it all the time, but actually, it really is now just coming home or hammering home that these people are superstitious. I remember I was saying not maybe, they worship the devil. That's religion. I don't even think they worship the devil. They're in the churches now. They're in all religions. Christianity, Judaism, I seen them all. Hinduism, I told you one time they knocked on the door. I thought a Hindu lived here. Literally, like Jehovah's Witness, some Hindus came to my door about 3 years ago. Because I was, like I said, talking about literally the day before, I was talking about karma and Christianity does not mix. You know how the Lord says there should be no other gods before me. So the point is, no matter how nice and politically correct we are, if you're a Christian, you don't believe in karma. It's like believing in reincarnation. Karma, that you do something bad, it's going to come back to you. That's karma. You do something good, it's going to come back to you. That's karma. That's not one true God. That's not Christianity. I don't care. It's become a slang word. You got t-shirts, karma is a bitch, yada, yada, yada. Even you got many Christians who don't read the Bible, who can go to church, and it's not their fault. It's not their fault, the real ones. But these gang stalkers, they stick to that. It's like their mantra. Karma is what they stick to, and basically it's like their cowardice. Because, like I said, even if you want to believe in karma, and like what I'm about to tell you, is basically you just want revenge, and you do it yourself or make it known. Why I point out that they're cowards, because they pretend like they're not mad or upset instead of being an adult, and just, hey, I don't like that shit. I don't like what you did. I don't like what you said. Just say it. Just come to anybody. Just say it. Don't be all nice and phony, or either dress it up as, oh, the other person is uneducated. That shit right there is just cowardice, plain and simple. And it's like a whole wave of cowardice that took over the nation, where these cowards, what factor, that's not even relevant to it's like, where were you born? Not on earth, because everything's not black and white, gray areas. We know it's, but you're sitting there pretending you don't know what this person is talking about. Like, they're just so stupid. And it's like, that's why y'all are losing in life. Shit like that. And like I said, back to what I started with about for a minute. But either way, it's on the same level as worshiping the devil, being superstitious like that. Superstition is like black magic, believing in black magic, like the Dark Ages, mocking people, and it's just the Dark Ages. Do you hear, little buddy? He's a kid. He's a child. He's being taught like that. See what I'm saying? It's these folks are just superstitious. Like, step on a crack, break your mother's back. That's why right, like I said, with me, with the stalking, gang stalking, with everybody else is more. It might have started with me, like I said something to somebody else. Like, one commenter on one of my videos was like, either you're a criminal or you piss somebody off. Most of us know either you just piss somebody off. That's what I had got that inkling over a decade ago, before I knew what it was, that I did something or said something. Not even did, but said something. But these cowards, too coward to say what they mean, and these are supposed to be men. But going back to my original thought, the superstition, they, like I said, it's like they want me to shut up, not because of like legal reasons. Like I said, they're arrogant. They don't give a fuck about that. That's why I said superstition. Like, shut up, don't say it. Like I say, oh, there's a comet gonna hit us if we don't do this and that. A comet's gonna come, and you got a superstitious idiot like, don't say a comet's gonna hit us. Don't say it's gonna crash and everything. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just a person that superstitious. The rest of us are like looking like, just because I said a comet might hit us and destroy mankind doesn't mean it's gonna happen. And you got some people, you know some people who will be like, don't say that. Just don't say it. That's not religion. That's superstition. I don't even think these folks are devil worshippers. I think they're just superstitious, plain and simple. That's why they don't care about infiltrating any religion, Christianity, Judaism. That's why they don't care about going into whatever they believe in, the magic, witchcraft, which Christianity and Judaism and Islam says is a no-go. Definitely, and I believe that even before I knew what this program was. There's a reason for that. Like I said, there's no such thing as white magic. There's no such thing as good magic. You're using magic to, get your results instead of being faithful and taking whatever happens. Well, this is, like it sounds corny, or this is your will, but these folks, but then they feel comfortable infiltrating different religions, Christianity. They feel comfortable infiltrating with they don't believe in no consequences. It's every action, there's a reaction. They don't believe in that. And make it so bad, being cowards, they hate the reaction. Like I said, they want you to be quiet, shut up. They don't want to get their ass kicked. They don't want to go to jail, but they want to be able to do what they want to do. So for other people who are posting the videos about this, and the ones where you might not understand my position, this is what I'm seeing. Just the cowardice, the sniveling and conniving, the snidely snails, just slithering snakes, too cowardly to say anything. Grown men, big men, taller than me, big motherfuckers, just scary, just say what you fucking mean. And again, what I was saying about the superstition, it's literally like it hurts them. That's why they ramped up their activity around me wherever I go. And trying to like hush, like don't say that, don't say your program. I say the program is about to be over. I even admit it. I don't know why I feel like that, but it's just I feel it's over. It's like if I know about it, if I know the real deal, it's over from the top down. Basically, it's probably already over. Y'all are just a remnant. I don't know, maybe leftover money. The shit is over with. I don't know if us are going to get any justice, but basically the shit is over with. The snide comments from rude behavior from that I didn't even notice like 5 years, so 5-6 years, like all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, people don't do that. People don't act like that. Who just does that? I noticed it before, but not on this level. People just don't act like that. Then, like I said, a reaction. They don't understand the reaction. I don't think they're acting, with the mockery and street theater. I think they really are confused. Like they really think they don't deserve to be talked to like that. And that's the problem, what I say, with the danger with these folks, the mental incapacity, where they don't see where they're in that some kind of psychosis where you don't see what you've done and you think you've been wrong and you're the one who initiated the whole situation. Isn't that a psychopath? Lack of empathy, just then on top of it, they want revenge, just, and don't even see what they've done to initiate the whole process. These people are crazy, sick, superstitious. I mean, I didn't know superstition was so, like when I was little, I had a friend who he called it superstition. I guess he was being smarter than the rest of us. We're kids. We're like in 3rd grade. Superstition, that was his word. That's what he called it. Stop being superstitious. He mixed it up, stupid and superstition. And we was in grade school. So maybe he didn't make it up. Maybe he heard it, and repeated it to us like any kid would. Superstition. But the point was, we was having a conversation about superstition. Like I said, that's why, step on a crack, break your mother's back or whatever. Don't say, this and that, it's going to happen. And it's like, no, that's superstition, man. Any grown-up with this type of mentality, like I said, is just dangerous to us. And they have numbers. And another thing, what is it? Billions of people, 2 billion people on Earth. So they would think, and these people are illogical. They think they're in the majority, that the way that they think is the way the majority of normal people think, just because they're in this cult and don't, they think what they're doing is normal. And we're the weird ones, and it's just crazy. They don't think it. And why would you have to be secret? Why would you and your partner, you're a couple, a girl and a guy, y'all gang stalking someone, and you think that's normal? Y'all are having a happy day out on a nice sunny day, you and your mate, and you're gang stalking. The only thing I can say is that you're greedy and both of y'all are getting paid. I might give y'all a little bit of credit for that, but what I see, I think y'all really enjoy it. Like that's the thing to do. Like it's really a good day out to be a couple, and y'all hugged up gang stalking. Maybe y'all not really a couple. Maybe it's y'all probably just met for the first time before I arrived or at the situation. Another thing with these superstitious people, grocery stores. I know a lot of videos say the same thing about them in the grocery store. But what I'm seeing with me is it's super fucking stitious. They are really upset about eating. I might go, since I'm single, obviously, thanks to gang stalking. But that's not me whining. But it's a fact, like they say. It's fact. Can you stay? It's a fact because of you people. But anybody I run into is a gang stalker. Any female I meet, obviously if I meet her and we're having a conversation, whether she approached me or whatever level she's on, a nice job or whatever, she's a gang stalker. So I know that. But point is, I'm single, so yeah, I do make a lot of trips because I'm single. There's no reason for me to go buy a big shopping cart and spend hundreds of dollars shopping. I spend 20 or 30 buying a couple of things, and that might last me 4 or 5, a whole week, or sometimes it doesn't. It might last 3 days. That is their pet peeve. The grocery store. They don't say it like that. These idiots. That's another. I'll admit it. Like I remember in my first video, I'm telling you, I'm doing this to egg them on because they can't help themselves. I don't think it's that much of the program. I think it's really their buttons are being pushed. Literally, me just showing up and buying what I buy. They make the mockery, the street theater, the videos. Make sure I see it. Making sure they're there when I get out the car or get back in. Certain things I might buy are the same things. Make sure that they're, and these people are fucking crazy. If it was normal, it would have been in our history books. I don't know what it would be labeled as. We had learned about this shit from school. You know what I'm saying? This would be something, you know, oh, the Ottoman Empire invented gang stalking thousands of years. You know, this is not fucking normal. It would be in the fucking history books that there are a group of fucking idiots that go around stalking people. It would be, or either if it's not history, it would be in your social studies. You know, in grade school, high school. It would be known. It wouldn't be something that's fucking secret and these idiots think it's fucking normal. I mean, what person would do that? Normal person. I don't know if is it the reason we're the ones, the targets, is because we can't, you know, we're not susceptible to whatever these idiots are susceptible to, you know, from childhood. I think we're identified in childhood. One thing that keeps sticking out with me is booster shots. This would be in the 70s. It still sticks out. You know, being taken to the doctor. I don't even know if I was in kindergarten. Always my hip would be sore because of the shot. And at first, you know, that's the thing that I guess some of the celebrities would. This was in the 70s, so the booster shot is what, for the immune system. Maybe look it up. I don't know what the fuck. I had no choice in it. But I just remember, you know, afterwards, you know, you get, you know, because you're a kid, you cry. You're about, what, 4 years old. I still remember being sore. But one thing it did teach me, and never unintentionally, was about pain. Seriously, I didn't think about it till later in life. Because I remember the first couple of times, you know, crying and, you know, them trying to calm me down, yada, yada, yada. And them telling me beforehand, you know, them being my family members, immediate, you know, today you got to go. So you go down to the whatever county or whatever in the 70s. And, you know, I remember getting the shot in my hip, right? Basically, all it was afterwards, you know, was just a needle, but you were sore. Right, more than just being, I done had needles so many times. I know a lot about, well, I have needle too. That's another thing with the gangster. I'm not saying this to compete who had the most needle shots. It's a fact. I go to the VA all the time. But anyway, back then it made your hips. So basically, one your hip is your ass. They shot it in your ass cheek when I was a little kid. But what I remember, it taught me that, you know, about how shit just faded. The pain would just fade and you'd be able to walk, you know, back normal after a while. And as a kid, you know, you're crying, oh, I don't want to shut. And like I said, I wasn't even kindergarten yet. I think this was preschool. And I can remember that. And I remember the fact, knowing after a while, the next time I got my booster shot, it would fade away, that the pain. So that's another thing I think that fucks them up to this day, you know, my threshold, my pain threshold. So, you know, that's why they always come to me about, you're like, well, that was what I'm saying, throughout the military, all this and that, and whatever didn't happen, injuries, all this and that. I don't, you know, respond to pain like the rest of y'all. So y'all that's another reason they might not understand my harshness to them. Because I might not understand if things, and I ain't even talking about physical, I'm talking about just verbal, you know, I might not understand. It hurts them that much. And to me, it's like, man, fuck all that. You know, even before I joined the military, you know, it was like that. The generation we grew up in, fuck all that whining, you know, shit. That's why there's a big separation right now in our, you know, with kids and 20-somethings, with people my age. It's the same. And it wasn't just me. The whining, you know. But I could trace it back, like I said, to this fucking booster shot. I remember being, you know, that's when I first realized it's just fleeting. You know, that obviously I didn't know the word fleeting in preschool, but I remember how it felt, you know, in my ass cheek. That I don't know if it's something good or whatever the fuck they was putting in us back in the 70s that they, you know, black kids or maybe white kids too. I don't know, the shot, booster shot as they call it. But I remember that's how they explained it. But yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Like I said, I don't bet, not so much religion, but also because of just I don't really bet. I might, but don't be like, if you ever hear me like make a small bet, shit, I bet you $20, but what I'm saying, I don't gamble. But I think this shit is over. Why I went there with the gambling. I wouldn't gamble about it and bet, but if I was, as the saying goes, you heard that fool across the street just cough, I would bet on it, that this shit is over with from all my experience. And also, what I give y'all about that, why do they care? So it hurts them about the experience I have. It's like, that's just what happened. It isn't me trying to compete with you. Like, if you say something, I've already done it. What I'm used to, if you say something and I've done it, that's a, oh man, oh man moment. Oh, you remember that shit? Yeah, I remember that shit back in 92. Yeah, that's one of them moments. Like, what's up? Not what's up, you bullshitting. I don't even think like that. Maybe I'm gullible like that. It's like, oh shit, hell yeah, what's up, man? Shit, you remember we stuck, but now y'all, I can tell that y'all gang stalkers, because automatically you get mad, like, oh, he always trying to outdo me. And it's like, what fucking man think like that? I don't get that type of thinking. Why would you think that? That means you're the one who's fucking have a inferiority complex. You have a complex. You feel emasculated as soon as I show up. And you say something, I'm not trying to compete. It's just like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that back in 92. Oh shit, oh, back in 88. Yeah, man, we was about 14, 15, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I remember, shit like that. But with y'all, it's a competition. I don't get that. That's some lame, weird ass shit. Y'all some fucking weirdos, man. I don't know what is wrong with you folks. What the hell is wrong with? How did you grow up? How did you make it through grade school, high school, middle school without getting your ass beat every day with that type of attitude when you competing with niggas every fucking day, every time they say something? It ain't even about being a dick rider. It's mutual respect. Like, oh shit, hell yeah, I know what's up with that, yeah. But not y'all. Then y'all come with that fake shit after I say something like I just said, and I can tell it's fake. And it sounds like whatever, but anybody that's really, you can tell they playing lip service. It's not just about streets and being tough. Anybody know that all cultures, no matter what race. Oh, he's just paying lip service is what they call it. It's the same fucking thing. But anyway, I might have ran out of, but I gotta clear some of these videos off my phone. But I'll make another one when I clear some of this space off my phone, make a longer video or whatever.